All right, we're going to talk about medians and altitudes. Okay, so the median of a triangle is a segment whose endpoints are the vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side. Okay, so right here, this part is the median. Okay, we're not extending it out, it's from the vertex in there. The medians of a triangle are concurrent at a point that is 2/3 the distance from each vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. So, BG is equal to 2/3 of BF, okay? Or, so this, over this whole thing, that means GF is 1/3 of the whole thing. So, CG is 2/3 of CD, AG is 2/3 of AE, okay? Which means that since this is 2/3, this is 1/3, okay? 2/3, 1/3. Centroid. So the centroid of the triangle is the point of concurrency of the medians, point G. So this is my centroid. Okay. AG is 8. What is the length of AE? So, if I know that this is 8, so I know AG is equal to 2/3 AE. Okay? I know AG is 8 equals 2/3 AE. So now I'm going to multiply by 3/2. Multiply by 3/2. Okay, so AE. So 2 goes into A 4 times. 3 times 4 is 12. So AE is 12 units. Okay, EG. So let me clean this up here. EG is 2. Now I need to find the length of AE. So EG is equal to 1/3 of AE. EG is 2, 1/3 AE. I'm going to multiply by 3/1. 3/1. That gives me 6 equals AE. There's my answer. So we have to understand 2/3, 1/3 on this centroid. The altitude. So the altitude of a triangle is the perpendicular segment from a vertex of a triangle to the line containing the opposite side. So we might have to extend that side out. So here's examples of altitudes. So notice here's my altitude here. I had to extend out BC. Here I had to extend out AC. There's my altitude. Sometimes the altitude is inside of it in this case. An altitude of a triangle can be inside or outside the triangle, or it can be on the side of a triangle. Okay, so here's my diagram. So identify an altitude and a median. So altitudes have to have right angles. So an altitude here is RT. RT, there's my altitude. A median goes from my vertex and goes to the midpoint of a side. I notice here's my sides here, so SP. Okay, so that's an altitude and a median. Okay. The orthocenter. The orthocenter is the point of concurrency of the altitudes. So point H is my orthocenter. Okay. Why are toucans always in debt? Because they got big bills. Why did a swarm of bees say to the bear, "I've got you now"? Okay, so that's kind of talking about our last couple of centers of triangles.